crossed the line, sometimes it's the citizens who hold them accountable. In this video, we'll look at cases where citizens stood up and humbled officers who thought they were above the law, starting with one officer who tried messing with a helpful lawyer and lived to regret it.
All right, we're gonna get it off to the side of the road, all right?
All I'm saying is I can leave. I just want to tell his father.
You don't have to leave, just move your car.
I just want you to tell me.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm
all
okay.
Let's have a seat right over here, bud. Is that your mom?
No.
But as time ticks on, the officers become increasingly upset with Hall's comments. One officer can be heard yelling at Hall when she asks him to speak with the boy's father. After that, he threatens to arrest her.
I talk to his father here. Why don't you talk to his father?
I'm working. Can you please go sit in your car? You have nothing to do with
His
this.
father,
I
he's
understand.
A minor. I'm an attorney because he's a minor. You need to tell me, is he going to be here?
I don't need to tell you anything. I'm going to arrest you in a second if you don't get in your car.
The officer clearly can't take it when someone is willing to speak up for their rights. These officers deserve to be in jail for treating people this way. But unfortunately, they go untouched for years.
Go sit in your car. I will talk to him in a minute. Get in your car now!
Tell him, take it. No, you do not touch me. Oh my God, stop!
What are you doing?
Oh my God, stop it! Are you kidding me?
Knock it off.
You will be.
Knock it off.
No, you get your hands off him right now.
Knock it off.
Get your hands off.
All right.
No.
Yes.
Tell him to get his hands off.
Yes, I do.
Tell him to get his hands off me right now. Oh my God! Are you kidding?
Stop.
No, I'm not stopping. Are you kidding me, right? Stop.
It's recording.
Record it.
I'm wearing a body cam.
Record it.
She then screamed.
Why am I under arrest?
Because you weren't listening to anything we were saying.
Oh my God, you're not listening to father or something. Oh my God. Okay, I will come down. Can you please?
Take a breather.
No, you don't take a breather.
This is what the officers do when their tiny egos are hurt as someone challenges them. Also, notice how he keeps asking her to stop resisting when she is not even resisting.
Oh my God. This is the crazy. I've never. Stop pushing me, please. I will walk. Are you kidding me? You guys don't know how much trouble you're in. I'm going to see you both for assault. I know. You're in so much trouble. I can't even tell you. Oh my God. This is the craziest thing I've ever in my entire. I'm not going to relax. I can't. I don't have to. You guys, where do you get this machismo? This is. I need my phone. It's on the ground over there.
I will grab it.
Call my husband. He's also an attorney.
Go ahead, get it.
This is so bad. Yeah. I can't even.
The phone's right here.
But the car started up. So it's in there somewhere.
Keys probably on her.
Would it start up from like, yeah? All right.
If the car's on and running with the push to start, the car's on and running, it will run as long as the key's in a certain distance, which this is probably a certain distance. Now you
Did you take a key off of her?
her?
Yeah, when you, I didn't either.
Did you put grab her pocketbook and everything?
She didn't, she was just out of the car. All we have is her cell phone, a shoe, glasses.
That's it. The key's either on her person, most likely, or the key's in her pocketbook. Does it say key not in vehicle?
No, because it started right up.
Right, so the key's in the car.
Yeah, I just couldn't find it.
Oh, that's okay.
Do you have your car key on you? Where in your car is it? Okay. All right, I'll let the tow truck driver know.
They told my bike.
Little black pouch, she said in her car.
That works. You can get her out of here.
Right.
She calmed down a little bit now.
It's better than she was. I wonder how she'll be in the block, but somebody will be at the station to help me.
Yeah, I'll head back.
The woman was later charged with obstructing an officer, resisting arrest, and disorderly conduct. She has since filed a lawsuit against the South Kingston Police Department. She is alleging assault, battery, civil rights violation, police brutality, excessive force, and intentional infliction of emotional distress. While these cops were successful in soothing their egos after getting embarrassed, the next cops stood no chance.
Over here.
What are you doing? Don't touch me! No! Oh my God!
In May 2018, Wildwood police officers were patrolling a beach when they came across a woman who they claimed was drunk. The officer started by checking her breath, but then he did something that caught the whole beach's attention.
They're your parents?
My aunt.
Oh, your aunt? Where's your aunt at?
On her way. She left me. She's coming back.
Left, she's coming back? Cool. Do me a favor. Take a deep breath and blow into that, alright? Alright, do me a favor, try one more time. Deep breath, don't go so far in.
Is there a staring problem? Mind your business.
How old are you?
I know that didn't come up positive. I didn't take a drink of anything, so.
Alright. Hang on one second. Alright, take a deep breath and keep blowing. Keep going, keep going, keep going. Straight. Alright, yo guys, even if it's your aunt, she is of age.
Is she of age?
Yeah, how old is she? Like 40?
Man, this is moving.
Alright, go grab her real quick. We're gonna have them pour that all out.
Notice how he kept asking her to blow in it to try to prove she had alcohol in her system. He couldn't just admit that he was wrong.
How are you gonna let us go if we didn't even drink alcohol?
Well, where's your aunt at?
You're allowed to carry alcohol.
That's interesting.
You're underage. You are. You're not allowed to drink it, and we did not
Open
drink
display on the beach.
it. What?
It's possession consumption.
It's not open.
Open display means you.
What do you mean? That doesn't
You can
mean
see it,
anything.
yes.
Okay, you can see it, and we're not drinking.
5043. Come here with LO Skellinger in the beach.
Go
502, you clear?
Probably in their gators box.
Cool. What's your name?
You let me know for a 18-month-old daughter over there?
Yeah, you're not cooperating. Yeah.
I didn't disrespect you. I didn't do anything to get written up, did I?
Now you're causing the scene. You want it?
Scene.
All right. I'll give you one more chance to give me your last name.
Just be cooperative. Lock me up.
Okay.
You can't lock me up. I didn't disrespect you.
Okay.
And you don't need to write my name down either because I didn't disrespect you. I didn't do anything to you. You're mad because we thought we were drinking.
I'll give you one.
Because your brother left.
Okay. First of all, you're in possession. Where's your aunt at then?
She's on her way.
Okay. What's your last
You could
name?
wait here. That's like you wasted your time coming over here. You could wait here for her.
Okay. What's your last name?
You don't need my last name.
That's it. I'm done with you. Do you have cuffs on you?
No, man!
This is how we should handle tyrants. It's mind-blowing how some people tasked with enforcing the law don't even understand it. They deserve no respect, but when these corrupt cops finally face the consequences, their egos can't handle it, and they often resort to shocking behavior.
Don't talk to me.
Yo.
Don't touch me.
All right. You're about to get dropped.
Yo, don't touch me. Nah! Don't.
Get over here.
What are you doing? Don't touch me. Nah! Oh my God! What the fuck is wrong?
You're done.
Put my hair. Get off me. What are you doing?
5043. Send me another unit. Skellinger in the beach. We got one resist.
Relax. No! Just pull my hair. Get this job. Get off of me. What are you doing? Matt! Matt, they're choking me.
Skellinger in the beach. Can I get another unit?
They're choking me, Matt.
I'm not choking.
Yes, you are. You get the off me, yo. Get the. I'm
That's
not
it.
resisting.
Get on the fucking.
You're not allowed to beat me like that.
Stop.
I'm a woman. It
Stop.
doesn't
Stop.
matter.
Put your hands on your back.
It doesn't matter. You're not
Stop.
allowed to hit me like that and choke me. You're not allowed to hit me and choke me like that. You're not allowed to hit
Grab
me
her.
and choke me like that.
Handcuff her.
You're not allowed to hit me and choke me like that. My daughter is right there seeing this. I didn't do anything wrong. I'm not one of these little just gonna let you treat us anyway. white piece of trash. I wasn't drinking anything. Just smell it.
It wasn't even open, bro.
Shook me off. I can't believe you did that. Get off of me.
One in custody.
Don't stare unless you're gonna help. You need to get the you white piece of trash. Ew. Oh yeah, now we got these young cops who don't know how to treat people. Coming to talk captain as if he will get too.
Good, I hope you do.
Yeah, will. Dirtball. No. Who are you?
I'm gonna be the one transferring you. Okay?
Yeah, will you?
I didn't arrest you. All right, so we're
It's absurd that these officers didn't even think twice before doing such a thing in front of the whole beach. Perhaps they really thought they were doing the right thing.
Mother, that's my daughter. That's my daughter.
Y'all all running cops.
Your mouth up before you get locked up too. Alright? Don't be stupid. What? No, tell me why you put it on the ground. Bro, she didn't even open the can.
Listen to me.
Nothing was open. No,
now's not the time to argue this, okay? Number one, you got a baby in your hand.
I know. So you take my baby.
That's my girlfriend. You got a baby in the worry about her, not your girlfriend. You can get that straightened out later. How old is she?
These two dudes just punched her in her face, though.
Yeah, well, she tried kicking us, so that's it. Yeah, it's fine. I go to stop her for LO, for underage drinking. She said she's 20. She had twisted tees. She wouldn't give me her last name. So I said, hey, if you're not going to give me your information, you're going to be locked up. She tried walking away from me. When she tried walking away from me, I tried grabbing her. She tried kicking at us, so we slammed her on the ground. She kicked him. And then I hit her a couple times, and then I put her in cuffs, locked her up. And I came out, I was backing everybody up.
Well, why don't you guys walk? Take a walk.
Why don't you guys go inside then?
Because she didn't give him his last name. He started tasting it.
She could have handled this better, but so could the police. She's not required to carry ID. I don't believe she's even required to furnish her name unless she's being arrested. And for what? Open display of sealed alcoholic beverages at the beach. Absolutely disgusting. Perhaps these tyrants didn't receive the treatment they deserved, but these next officers definitely did.
The right to film government employees in the course of their building.
You may leave if you're going to film the people in this building.
On June 30th, 2024, a YouTuber named Sean posted a video of him visiting City Hall in West Palm Beach, Florida. Upon arriving, he noticed something really strange.
Ladies and gentlemen, they won't even let us inside of City Hall without an appointment. So we requested to speak to somebody from the city clerk's office, who is right here. Hey sir, how are you? So I filled out the records request.
Okay, so I asked the question.
About the budget, right?
Yeah, they do have it online. The latest one is 2024.
Okay.
So you can have it online. They don't, because they have it online, they do not provide.
Because you have it online, they don't provide what?
They don't provide
a physical copy
anymore. If you want a printed copy, it's 637 pages, and you have to pay for it.
And I would have to pay for it, but it's online.
It's available online.
Okay, and just my FOIA request, my public records request here is for first, last name, titles, and salaries of all city workers.
Sean?
Excuse me?
Sean?
I'm Sean, yeah.
Oh. How you doing, man? So I'd be here, you were going to come and talk to Aopri.
Tuapri.
There's so many to remember, so.
Are you stationed here, officer?
Most of the time.
Can I just get your name and badge number? You caught me at a disadvantage. You know who I am.
Listen, it's a mutual thing. It's nothing against you or anybody.
Right.
Like I said, I'm just following protocol and what they have implemented here. So I am really trying to work with you guys.
Right.
I am doing my research. I am talking to different people to try to see if we can come up to a common ground.
Right.
And try to be in the same, because I don't want any type of animosity or anything like that.
Right, me either, sir. No, me either, sir. Thank you so much.
Send it through email that you have.
Through email. Thank you. I appreciate that, sir.
I'm not taking anything away from me. It's just that I don't have that capability to actually go ahead and spend the whole day just giving you a tour. And I don't have permission right now.
Right.
So I think that if you do make an appointment with somebody, they probably will give you a tour. The library also, I talked to the director of the library, who is willing to give anybody a tour. It's just that they need to know what time will be best for both, for you and
in the policy in the policy you're referring to, officer, is there what's the reason for the no cameras? Is it
so they have considered this a limited public forum.
Okay.
So based on that, I'm guessing the mayor and they implemented or he implemented. This is pretty much like his house, you know, his office. So
right.
He has put.
Well, to be respectfully, sir, just to clear, it's the people's house. It's the people's house. He doesn't pay to be here. Yeah.
This apparently friendly-looking officer is not to be confused with a genuinely good person, because the way he tries to justify violating people's rights will leave you stunned.
They don't give you people don't give you a consent. That issue.
Is that sure? Is that any just clarification? Is that any person or like it could just be a member of the public, a public worker, a public servant?
Anybody who doesn't feel comfortable. Like right now, I'm over here. If he says he don't feel comfortable,
you don't feel. But why don't you feel comfortable about the camera? But there's a camera right there. I'm just pointing out that there's cameras everywhere we go, sir. I mean, there's cameras everywhere. There's one right above your head. Yeah.
Somebody, like I said, you can see as soon as somebody feels kind of like not comfortable with that.
But doesn't officer? Don't you think that kind of like, what if somebody says, what if there was a policy that says I don't feel comfortable around people of color?
Basically, just follow.
I know, I understand what you're saying, but I kind of don't.
It right here it says, so pretty much except within the city commission chambers, conference rooms, and other locations. So you are able to record when they're having commission meetings,
right?
Or in any other room as well. And then where public meetings are being conducted, it shall be unlawful to violate the violation of this policy to record video sound within city facilities without the consent of all people, persons.
All persons.
Whose voices or images are being recorded.
Right.
Like you said. In addition to being in violation of this policy, if anyone who is observed to be recording video and sound within the city facilities without the consent of all persons whose voice or image is being recorded, and such person refuses to cease activity after being advised that such activity is prohibited under policy, such refusal shall be considered to be a disruption. You're not being a disruption.
Okay.
To me, again, I am a law enforcement, so you can record me, I can record vice versa.
Right.
But anybody else who feels that way, that's going to become a disruption.
But don't you think we're going down like a slippery slope of if any single person inside of City Hall can say, hey, I feel uncomfortable, that's considered a disruption? It's kind of like, it's subjective. It's like, hey, I feel uncomfortable.
I don't put the
I know you don't.
Do it. If I did it, it would be a
I know you don't. I know you don't. But you enforce it. I know, but you enforce it.
No.
This officer was so thick that nothing Sean said crossed his mind. All he could focus on was the policy, but it gets even worse.
What level would you go to following rules? Like, I understand you saying you're following the rules and the orders of the mayor, but like, what level would there be? Like, if the mayor said that there's no, there's no people of color allowed in this building, would you just say, well, I'm following the rule, and it was written down on a fancy piece of paper like this, printed off of an...
This is completely different.
Asking
me. That's you're flipping it real.
I'm just saying. I mean, it could go down that way eventually. Who knows? It's little by little.
I'll wait until if that ever happens.
And I'd hope you go against that one. I'd hope you go against this. I mean, I never thought that just peacefully recording and documenting my experience with government officials.
Right now, you're recording me, you're on this side, you're not actually recording people that they're going to get bothered or going to cause a disruption.
Yeah.
So, this is
but I can't cause the disruption. How is somebody else's feelings my problem?
Okay, so let's say, for example, I'm
right.
going to comments.
Okay.
For example, you have security. So now if security doesn't want you to record them, now you're causing a disruption because now you're kind of stopping the job that they're doing. So let's say they have to take care of people, and at the same time you're recording. Now you're kind of like in the middle, disrupting. It's like us doing an investigation, and if you not from the outside, you can record all day from the outside, but now you're coming into our investigation. Now you kind of like impediment the work that we're trying to do. So,
but how? I'm trying to see your side of it. I really don't see the side of me just standing here causing any sort of disruption. The only thing, officer, I can't, I know you have to go. I can't leave unless you tell me that I'm trespassing from here and then I will leave. I can't leave.
Like, I'm not what you're looking for.
Because listen, like I said, it's not for damages. It's not for any type of. I'm trying to change the policy.
Pretty much, like I said, as long as nobody's feeling they don't give you consent to film.
Right.
Because it's like I said, I read it with you. It's
right.
not the building itself, it's the people.
Okay.
So if somebody feels uncomfortable that you're recording, then that becomes a problem. That point, yes, that point, it will be warrant to trespass.
A warrant to trespass, right? And that's but that's what I need in order to. I can't just give up my rights willingly.
Notice how the officer doesn't give a straight answer. Instead, he beats around the bush before he gives him a trespass warning. Deep down, he knows what he is doing isn't right.
No, we're gonna go. There's actually, I think one of your buddies is over.
Who are you, sir?
Sean.
Who are you?
Sean Reyes.
Yes, sir. Who are you?
See the sign up there? The sign says no audio or.
I just want to know who you are, sir. I can't find out who you are as a public servant. You know who I am.
Yes, I do.
So can I just know who you are as a public servant? You work in the mayor's office? So why can't I have a how do I make an appointment with the mayor to speak to the mayor? No, he didn't.
So at this point, there's a disruption. There's a disturbance.
I'm just.
I will gladly ask you to. Your second partner is over there on the library.
I don't have partner. I work alone.
Well, somebody, maybe your pre came back. I don't know.
I don't know.
So you will have to leave, or you will be trespassed.
Okay. All right.
After the officer, Sean confronts the public servants inside the public library, who then call the cops again.
You cannot film people. Okay? You want to do that?
Excuse me?
You can't film people.
Is that a law? No, ma'am.
I'm asking you not to film people. They're asking you not to film them, okay?
I didn't ask you to record me, but you have cameras all over the building, man. I don't want to be recorded on their devices, ma'am.
It does a difference.
Ma'am, you're escalating the situation. I'm trying to be peaceful and calm, and I'm not trying
But
to...
how are you doing that if you coming in recording me?
Because that's what happens when I walk into this building. I'm being recorded.
This is for our safety.
This is for my safety.
My First Amendment right.
I'm violating your First Amendment right? How so? How so? It's your First Amendment right not to be recorded? Our education, do it. You can press charges against me?
I have told him he needs to leave.
And he's going to be trespassed?
If he will leave now, he can just go.
I mean, if I'm going to...
I think you want to be trespassed. So you can just go, and we'll leave it as it is.
I mean, I don't want to be trespassed.
I'm going to leave you with Officer McCarthy.
Officer McCarthy, can I talk to you out here? I'm going to leave. Can I talk to you out here?
I'll talk to you outside. Let me make sure my other partners are okay. I'll meet you outside.
Too appreciate, ladies and gentlemen. Look at these guys violating our constitutional rights.
You sure? Generators, you guys are being trespassed from the public library. Do you have your ID on you?
I don't have an ID.
Okay. Let me gather your name. Let me move over here if you don't mind, so other people can get.
But didn't she say that if I left, she didn't want me trespassed?
She just told me that she
But she said if I left, I didn't.
What's your first name?
But she said if I left, and I
What
left.
is your first name?
I left.
What is your first name?
But I left.
What is your first name?
Do I have to give it to you?
So
I didn't break any law.
You're being trespassed from the public library.
I won't go back in there, trust me.
So you're refusing to give your name?
I don't want to get arrested.
Are you refusing to give your name?
If I don't give my name, will I be arrested?
Not right now.
Okay, so I don't want to give. I'm not going back in there.
Whoever you are, if you go back in there, you
Right,
are
there you go.
subject to be trespassed.
Perfect.
Sir?
There you go.
If that last case wasn't thrilling enough, wait till you see how the cop in this next case gets educated by a citizen on free speech.
God bless the homeless veterans. God bless the homeless vets. Excuse me?
You need to leave. Okay, there's no panel in there. I just told you you need to leave. What's your name?
Is it yes. God bless the homeless veterans. You want to go to jail? You want to be sued? I don't care about you. Okay, here we go. Take this time. Yeah, go to jail. You're not getting ID. I got my ID right here. This is my driver's license. You better watch your step. See cautiously from this point forward. I don't give a damn about panhandling. I'm not getting ID. What is your reason why taking suspicion of crimes?
Push me in my mouth. And deal with you.
Yeah. What evidence do you have that I'm panhandling, stupid?
2 witnesses that you just asked people for money.
I didn't ask nobody for money, stupid. I'm not panhandling. I'm just saying God bless the homeless veterans on public property.
All right, we've had 2 people.
God bless the homeless. Did you see me to ask for money? Did you hear me ask for money?
Have a seat, sir.
Okay.
Have a seat.
Grab my camera. That's recording.
Yep. Have a seat. All right. Are you on any probation or
I
parole?
don't consent to any searches. Can you go pick up my sign, please?
Just give me 1 second, Mr. Jeffrey.
The lieutenant blatantly lied about the witnesses and about Jeff asking for money. It's scary to see that he did so without hesitation.
You guys jump to these conclusions that I'm panhandling. It's the stupidest thing. And you're a lieutenant? Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me?
That goes through there now, bro.
No investigation, just straight the hands on.
The officer then picks up Jeff's GoPro and illegally turns it off. You can only hear the audio of the remainder of their interaction until the camera is turned on again.
Don't turn my camera off. Why are you turning my camera off?
Because your battery here.
You just terminated my recording. There you go. There's another step that you just took. Oh man, I'm getting a cramp. My shoulder's real bad.
Another officer here, I'll get you a second set of cuffs, okay?
At this point, another officer walked in, and as you would have guessed, he was as equally corrupt as the lieutenant.
You don't need to tell us anything. Holding the sign, standing there is panhandling.
We had 2 different witnesses come in, said you were asking for money.
Panhandling, man. It's freedom of speech. You guys are
Read the city ordinance. What's your phone number?
Settle down, bro.
Mr. Gray?
Settle down.
We'll be laughing
Settle
about it.
down.
Mr. Gray?
Would you like to get some help?
I don't need help. I'm not
help?
homeless. I'm standing here saying God bless the homeless.
Okay. You need some help. I'm a veteran. Do you want me to take you to the VA?
I don't.
Would you like me to take you to the VA?
I'm not homeless.
I didn't say that. You did.
What's your
I
phone
never
number,
said
Mr.
I
Gray?
was homeless. I said God bless the homeless.
Okay, he's talking.
Yes, sir.
What's your phone number, sir?
I'm not giving any other information. You got my driver's license. It's got everything you need.
We would rather help you than have you sit here and argue with us. Is there somewhere I can take you?
You're helping me by putting me in
Is there someone I can call?
No, I can just go right up here to my car and get my car.
Okay.
City of Alpharetta, you can't ask people for money.
I didn't ask anybody for money. You never saw me ask anybody for money.
Okay. 2 people
And I
came
got
in.
video that shows that I never asked for money. I never asked for money. I'm standing on the public sidewalk.
Okay. What is your goal? What's your goal? Can we help you?
Confrontation.
My goal is to come out into public places and raise awareness of the homeless veterans. God put it in my heart to target the people coming in and out of City Hall.
What would you want them to do?
I don't know. Whatever they would be inspired to do.
Okay, you're not offering anything they can do. Why don't you have a flyer that says help me at the homeless shelter? Why don't you have a flyer that says help veterans? You're not doing any of that. You're just coming here to cause controversy.
Well, you know, one of the...
So what happens with that? No, you talk. Let me talk. So what happens is when you do that just to make controversy out of your own words, that's disorderly conduct.
Do you have any pocket knives or anything on you, Mr. Gray?
I don't have any weapons on me. Not that I know of.
Just stand up real quick and we'll get these cuffs off you. Just check it real quick. Just not sure if you have any weapons or not. Just your little GoPro camera, that's it. All right. I'm going to take these off. I do need you to have a seat once we take these off, though, okay?
I'm not going to take it.
That lieutenant is a victim of his circumstance. Obviously, he's never been challenged to a rational discussion in his entire career, which is evident as he gets confronted by Jeff.
So right now I'm being detained. He's got my driver's license out of over there. They've taken me out of cuffs. So I'm sitting here not in cuffs. They're over there. They've got my driver's license. Took it out of my pocket. Run me for warrants and stuff, I guess. I don't know what they plan on doing. I've explained to them that I'm not homeless. I'm not panhandling. I'm not asking for money. I'm engaged in freedom of speech, freedom of religion, and freedom of assembly on public property.
All right, Mr. Gray.
Yes, sir.
Okay, one of the councilmen and a female came in and said you're asking for money. You can't panhandle in the city of Alpharetta, okay? Like I said, if you want to help people, that's great, but just trying to cause confrontation, I asked you nicely to leave, okay? Again, I didn't see you yelling at people, but people are coming in saying you were yelling at them and stuff. That's just, you just don't want to act that way. Okay,
I'm not yelling at anybody. All I'm doing is saying God bless homeless veterans. That's a good morning. God bless homeless veterans.
Okay. And if you want to do something, you know, that's great, but I would probably think about delivery and how people are going to receive that message. I mean, I think it's good that you are trying to bring, you know, light to stuff like that, but it's all about delivery. Okay, that's it. Okay.
So am I free to go?
You are free to go, yes, sir.
Can I continue what I was doing?
No, sir. You need to leave.
It's insane how these officers think they get to create new laws according to their needs. Thanks to Jeff for standing up for our rights and letting the officer know that he can't just do whatever he wants. These crooked cops were bad, but the next officer, who pulled a gun on a man, makes them seem like saints in comparison.
How you doing, sir? Are you an officer, sir?
Put your hands up, man.
I don't need to put my hands up.
This is for officer safety.
I don't need to put my hands up.
On a sunny day in Shelby County, Tennessee, officers were investigating an alleged package thief in a local neighborhood. The officers handcuffed and put the alleged thief in the back of their car and came to talk to the homeowner. But soon, the woman's daughter and her boyfriend walked in. The boyfriend had a gun strapped to his side. As soon as the officers saw this, they lost it.
Yeah, sent out.
Yeah, so it's worth $160.
And the box should have y'all's name on it, is that correct?
Yes, her name on it. I talked to Comcast.
Whose name should it be under?
Vernita Eccles.
Vernita Eccles? Yeah. Okay, now that box that came off the front porch, did y'all see a name on that box by any chance?
We didn't get a chance to look at it because it was stolen before we got a chance.
Now if we show you guys what the box looked like. How you doing, sir? Are you an officer, sir?
Put your hands up, man.
I don't need to put my hands up.
This is for officer safety.
I don't need to put my hands up.
Safety.
Hold on,
Put your hands up, dude.
Sir, wait, the proper procedures, you're supposed to ask if he has his handgun permit.
You don't know the problem. Okay,
yes, I do.
Hey.
Yes, I do. We went to the class. Yes, I do.
I don't need to keep my hands up.
Yes, put your gun away.
This is for officer safety.
You asked to see his permit.
Okay, can he just step in the house then?
No, I need that.
We're not talking to you, man.
No,
my car right now.
We're not talking to you.
Amber, record Officer James. We're gonna make a star today. I'm gonna make a star to James today. I'm gonna make you a star, James. I'm gonna make you a star today.
Step away, man. We're not talking to you.
Okay.
Let me see your permit.
Okay.
Keep this arm up. Let me see your permit.
I don't need to keep anything. I can do whatever the
This is officer safety. No, sir.
Do whatever you do. Do your
Police officers are. Police officers are in your presence for our safety.
You're a servant. Do your
For
job.
our
Do your
safety.
job, servant.
I'm not going to tell you again.
Do your job, servant. What did I do? He's a servant. They work for me.
For our
Do your
safety.
job, servant.
For our safety, I need you to.
Don't tell me to calm down. These are my servants. They work for me. Do your job.
For our safety.
Servant. Do your job, servant.
Sir, for our safety. Listen, for our safety,
do your
you're
job.
about to disarm
Do
yourself
your
or
job,
leave the
sir.
scene.
Servant, do your job. I'm a law-abiding citizen. I haven't committed a crime. Do your job.
For our safety.
You're a servant.
Disarm
You're a
yourself or
servant.
leave the scene.
While one of the officers tried greeting the boyfriend, the other immediately lashed out at him like he was a convicted felon on the run. This was completely unnecessary and downright disrespectful, but this is just the beginning. Watch what he does next.
Hey,
Sir,
You're about to go to jail. You're about to go to jail.
I'm not going to go to jail.
Back up. Back up.
You know the
You want to go to jail too?
Do you have my permit?
This is really
Do you have the permit? Do you have the permit?
Look, man, I'm telling you, you're about to go to jail.
You got two options. Disarm yourself or leave the scene.
Why do I have to disarm?
Disarm yourself or leave the
Why
scene.
do I have to disarm?
You got two options.
Why do I have to?
You got two options.
That's not legal.
You got two
You're
options.
telling me to disarm myself. This is my family.
Our safety, officer safety. We're asking you.
That's not how the law works.
Yes, sir, it is.
That's not.
Okay.
That's not
You
how
go to
the
law school?
works. I did go to law school.
Okay, you passed the bar?
I did
So
pass
you're
the
a
bar.
lawyer?
I am a lawyer.
Okay.
I am a lawyer.
So
I
you
police
have-
myself. I don't need you guys. You're a servant. You have my permit.
Put your arm up. Keep your arm up.
You got you.
Put your arm up.
Bro, my guy, you do what you do.
You got two
today.
options.
You
I'll
can
give you
kill
two
me
options.
today.
What you gonna
You
do?
can kill me today.
You're either gonna go back in the house and disarm yourself.
I'm telling you, you can kill me. They know I haven't committed a crime. They know I have not committed a crime.
Let me run in real quick.
Another situation.
That's not how the law works.
He wants the gun.
That's not how the law works. Let him run me. He's supposed to run me.
Okay,
You need to run me.
I give
You
you
need
two
to run
options.
me.
I don't. No.
All I had to do.
You're about to go.
You gave me a permit.
I have not committed a crime.
You're doing disorderly conduct.
Come on. I'm gonna put my hands on the side.
No, you come back out.
That's all you have to do.
I'm gonna come back.
You either disarm yourself or leave the scene. That's all you had to do.
If violating the man's rights was not enough, the cops then started denying that they were public servants who were paid by the public. Absolutely shameless.
You don't pay us, sir.
It's a couple firearms inside.
You don't pay us.
It's a couple firearms.
You don't pay us.
It's some big ones in there.
It's your right.
It's big ones in there. What the f*** are you talking
right
about?
to do that, man.
Amber, I want you to record them. I'm gonna make stars out of both of them. James
ahead.
and Zing. I'm gonna make big stars out of them. I love tyrants. I love tyrants like yourself.
Dude.
Like you. James, you ain't talking about shit. I'm on private property. I'm on private property.
Either you step inside or you go to
I'm
jail.
on private property. I'm a law-abiding citizen.
5, 4,
I'm not your child.
Wait, hold on, wait.
Bro, you're not scaring nobody with that permit.
Question or whatever.
You're not talking about
Take me to the house.
You not coming out. You a faggot. You not coming out.
Turn that situation over there. I'm doing my job. I was called here, sir.
Okay. For a stolen package. Is it against the law?
Are you part of this? Are you part of this whole
That's
thing?
my mother. That I can
So are
be
you the
here
victim? Are you the
whenever
victim
I
or partner?
Is it against the law to speak? A freedom of speech, right?
Ma'am.
You got a baby you just brought me.
I'm not being disorderly. I'm not being.
Got the one
Okay, I'm glad we have a bunch of lawyers over here. Come on.
Ain't nobody being this. Ain't nobody being this. Man, got out the car. He
He walks past my officer. That raises fires.
He got his
He's probably a good dude. I don't know him. That's the thing.
He ain't got no points.
He's scared. He's scared, James.
Sir, hey.
You got my permit?
Mr. Branch, come here. Come here. I'm gonna talk to you real quick.
He a tyrant too.
Come here.
I'm tired.
Zing got right. Zing got right.
Look.
He didn't say
Chill out.
I'm too
Mr.
legit to
Branch.
quit. Apologize to me.
Mr. Branch,
Does it hurt
listen
the
to me.
feeling that I'm legit? Are you recording right now?
Who? Where did you go to get your gun permit?
You got your body camera on?
Are you serious on?
Okay, thank you.
Where did you go to get your gun permit?
The law says I have to present. I didn't even have to give you my ID.
Did you present it at first? No.
I don't have to. I don't have to. I haven't committed a crime. What crime do you suspect me of committing?
We asked you. Listen to me.
Articulate what crime I've committed.
Listen to me, okay?
Articulate what crime I've committed.
I never said you committed.
Okay, then. Can I have my
You're supposed to present your. You're supposed to present it to us.
I'm not supposed to. I'm not supposed to permit.
Get out of here.
Fuck around. You tired?
Get out of here.
You're tired. I like him.
So what's going on with your package? Let's get this cleared out.
You're not used to this, thing.
You step back inside.
Then you're not used to this.
Hey, dude. Mr. Branch. Mr. Branch.
I'm gonna be quiet.
Mr. Branch. Stop.
He's talking to me. You can't even talk to me.
Let me tell you how this works, okay?
You can't be the complainant.
Let me tell you how
You
this
can't
works.
be the complainant in a First Amendment protected activity.
Are you sure? Do you want to test me today? Do you want to test me today?
Sir, stop.
I'm done.
We need some money.
Stop.
Come on.
I'm done. Go ahead.
I came over here. I came over here for you.
Yeah, go ahead. So why did you
I am doing it. I'm trying to keep my scene safe, my deputy safe here.
They approached him and hammed him up.
I didn't say shit to them.
You don't feel like
I just wanted him
I'm not
to
gonna go inside. I'm gonna stand here and observe my service at work. I'm not.
Okay, yeah, I pay taxes too, man.
Yeah, you don't pay us. This police officer couldn't wait to escalate the situation. Instead of worrying about safety, he was eager to handcuff someone and pull a gun on the people who called for help. It seemed like he was more interested in showing off his authority than ensuring everyone's safety.
He never told us anything until you pointed it out.
Well, I saw him. I was walking.
And that's why the first thing I said when I saw him was like, "Are you a law enforcement officer?" And he wouldn't answer me, and that's when you jumped up.
Well, I mean, I drew my gun, but I didn't point at him because, like, he started going off.
Yeah.
All it is.
But I understand.
But anyway, yeah. So we won't get you out. It's fine. Did you run her already?
Not yet. What's your hold up? I don't understand why you want to start shit. We should have. We could have. But he
had a firearm. I didn't want to take custody of breach.
I told him, I said, you got two options. Disarm yourself or go inside, leave the scene. Because he walked up into our scene. She's good. Go ahead, man. We have to handle our issue first.
I just want your badge number.
Okay. Badge number? Well, my badge number or my IBM? Which one you want?
I just want your badge number.
Badge number here says 3451.
What's your badge number, Zane?
What's that say? 3402.
Can I help you with anything else, sir?
Zane.
Next time you come into a presence of law enforcement, present your permit, notify law enforcement you are carrying a weapon, okay? You have a good day, sir.
Have a good day, sir.
Did you get our name? Deputy James and Deputy Zing. Okay? Cool? All right. Call us if you need anything, okay? Yeah. Of course, man. We do our job as law enforcement, man. What we do, protect and serve. You right? Protect and serve. You have a good day too. Bye-bye. I think it's a white car. The black car in front is a white car. Should come back to Mr. Branch.
Trying to pull it up now. You get your short ticket, Sandy.
It's in the trunk. I'll get it.
Here in the range. Okay.
Hold on.
I mean, do you think I did anything wrong there? Pull my gun?
Is our safety?
I didn't pull it at him. I mean, I said I was pulled out because he was getting irate.
Hold on.
We should have took his to jail.
The last case might not have scratched your itch to see justice getting served to these filthy cops. But this next one shows the best with how an auditor handles not just the cops, but also ridiculous public servants.
You were just videotaping my car.
Which one's your car?
Well, may I help you with anything? Do you work here at this building?
Who are you, ma'am?
Do you work here in this building?
Who are you, ma'am?
I'm asking you a question.
I'm asking you one as well, ma'am. Who are you?
I'll talk to security.
Do you work here, ma'am? How do I know I was filming her car? Just here walking around public sidewalk, taking some pictures and video. Hey, how are you?
What's up, bro, man?
What's going on?
Not much.
You mind if I get your name and badge number, sir?
Oh, you're one of those.
Oh, just asking you who you are?
Deputy Simmons.
Deputy Simmons.
Yeah.
What does one of those mean?
One of the blogger guys.
Blogger guys? Just by me asking, do people not ask you your name and badge number?
Looking in the windows. I'm not going to get into all that with you.
So are we done here?
In here is restricted area because that's where they got the parking to do.
No, it's not. No, it's not.
For the parking.
No, it's not.
Okay, you're one of those. Have a
It's
good
just
day.
not a restricted area. By me telling you something's not restricted, that's being one of those. That's what being one of those, deputy. That's ridiculous. So by you telling me a restricted area is non-restricted area is restricted, are you one of those? Are you one of those? You're one of those, aren't you, deputy? Expose public servants who don't recognize our rights and do not treat us with respect. That's exactly what we're here to do. So I don't know what vehicle, I was just walking this way, I don't know what vehicle she says that I filmed. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, let's go inside, take a look around. Hey, how are you, sir?
Sure.
Can I go through, sir?
You good?
Now serving 1, 3, 80221. Now serving down 1, 2, 9 at window L19.
Excuse me.
Now serving up 1, 0.
This officer has lost all respect for civil rights and those who work hard to ensure their upholding. But as soon as he walks into the building, something shifts and he says something that leaves Sean stunned.
No, they're just trying to see if they're going to get told to leave property that's public property. They're not doing nothing illegal.
Okay.
But he knows what he's doing. The only thing like in here, like he would know that he can fill the computers and stuff like that because that's right information. But public building stuff they can fill on, it's not illegal. No, he's good. He's good. Yeah, no, he's good.
Well, I'm not here to get any, if there's any private information, that's not my goal here, but no, I appreciate you letting them know and de-escalating the situation. I don't want to get into any conflict. I want people to be educated on our rights and respect our rights. That's what I want.
When I walked up, I was just being not trying to be facetious. I was kind of trying to joke with yourself. Oh, you're one of those, just being a blogger and stuff like that.
Right. Yeah, I just any law enforcement. It's not meant to harass anybody. I just ask people for the name and badge number as a public servant.
Deputy Simmons, Randy Simmons.
Sean.
Nice to meet you, Sean.
Nice to meet you.
I think I've seen you on Facebook before.
Really, Sean?
Yeah, I think so.
Long Island Audit? Have you heard of that?
Yes, Long Island. Cool, man.
Okay, yeah, no problem. I mean, listen, it wasn't a big deal. I've been treated far worse than that. That's nothing, you know.
Well, my partner was in here by himself, and that's why I got to go by.
Right. Yeah, no, I get it. Is there a lot of crime here at the licensing service?
No, every now and then.
Because I've been around the entire country. I've never seen a metal detector. Is there a court in here?
Yeah. Probate court.
Oh, okay. So
that's where they do a lot of the mental health
This
stuff.
is a courtroom. Okay.
Yeah.
This has.
You know, by Alabama Constitution law, we have to have law enforcement where there's
a judge, right? Yeah. That makes sense.
And then, you know, people do. It's against law to carry firearms in where there's the government officials at, or in a government building.
Right. I thought this was just like the driver's license center, so that's why I was a little taken aback from the the metal detector.
It is, but we got to be in here because of the judge.
Right, with the judge. That makes sense.
Within minutes, the cop realizes that he is messing with the wrong person and immediately switches his stance. Not only does he make up for being rude, but he also talks calmly and explains the specifics of the building.
So we got to be in here for that. We get, I didn't say we get a lot, but we get our fair share of people trying to bring in knives and guns and stuff like that.
Really?
And want to act full, yeah.
I believe full-heartedly in the Second Amendment.
I do too.
Yeah,
But
I'm sure.
there's places you can't bring it. You know?
Right. Well, and you know, judges have decided that, and I can disagree with that. But at the end of the day, you know, I'm not the one that makes the laws and interprets the laws. I just promote transparency and accountability in our government. But I believe Second Amendment. I think there would be a lot less crime if everybody was able to legally carry. It's our right. Shouldn't be infringed upon in any way. So, but I was just confused about the metal detector. But now that there's a judge here, that makes sense. That makes sense.
Yeah, that's why.
It makes more sense to me. I've never seen that in a DMV before.
Yeah. Well, there's more than here than a DMV.
It's more like a county building.
Yeah. There's
Gotcha.
a lot of, well, you got probate judges, you got license department, which is DMV.
Right.
You got business license, you got sales tax, you got voter stuff in here, you got county tax collectors. So.
Right. I see that. I really appreciate the fact that, like, when they said, "Oh, you know, he's just trying to antagonize us for reaction," you told him, "No. He's just here. He's a journalist exercising his rights." I appreciate that because some people don't get. There are people who, just like they're in law enforcement, they're citizens who just want to be difficult. But at the end of the day, this is about bridging the gap between law enforcement and the public. For me, and I work with police departments. I've done trainings and stuff like that. So I want to bridge the gap between law enforcement and just promote transparency in my government. That's it. You know, exercise my First Amendment right peacefully.
I've seen a ton of your videos. And I'm like, dude, he's actually right. I mean, I've seen them and I'm like, you know, I'm kind of going with the law enforcement side of it, and then I'd like to see your side of it. But no, when you said your name, I was like, I know that cat. He's a celebrity, dude.
The sheriff acknowledges Sean's hard work before returning to their earlier interaction and extending a sincere apology.
I should have been a little more respectful out there and apologize. That said, I got to get back in my...
Right. Listen. At the end of the day, the reason why is I try and treat all law enforcement with respect from just because they're law enforcement, and I've had my rights violated. As you've seen, I've been arrested, I've had my rights violated a lot, and I've beat it in court. But so I don't try and take it out just anybody wearing a uniform. I try not to take out that frustration that those other officers did against me, and that's what I try and tell people in the government. Like, just because somebody has insulted you or done something wrong to you with a camera doesn't mean everybody with a camera is going to do that to you. So treat people on a case-by-case basis, and you know, that's how the world should work, really. You know, I don't know. I never met Deputy Simmons a day in my life.
Right. Yeah, that's why I come back. Well, like I said, my partner, you see, he's over
right.
by himself. And
right.
I was like, I gotta go bye, you know. But I should have stopped, and I apologize for that.
That's right.
So that's the thing. I had my mind set on getting back in here, and I apologize.
No problem, Deputy. No problem. It's not a big deal. It's not a big deal. I appreciate your time today. Thank you so much. I'm just gonna take some pictures, video really quick, and I'll be out of here.
Yeah. Just where you know there is video going on in here, which is no problem. And like I said, Sean, you know the routine and deal on it.
Right.
Don't film none of the
Right. And any restricted areas, right? That's fine.
Some of the screens are, you know that.
Right. Yeah. No restricted area. Yeah. That's not my interest here today. But thank you. Thanks, Deputy. Deputy Simmons.
Better than that, man. I really like meeting you. That's kind of...
I never thought from our initial interaction outside that Deputy Simmons and I would have a hug at the end. Never once thought that would happen.
Next, Sean started filming after getting permission from the sheriff. He then gave his final remarks. Watch how shocked he seems.
You know, if you would have told me that a sheriff's deputy would have given me a hug during one of my audits, I would have never believed you, especially after the rough start that we had. The public servant came out. She was very concerned about her car. I have no idea which car was hers. I don't care which car is hers. I was just filming in the publicly accessible areas over here to the right of the facility. Then the Deputy Simmons came out, and when I asked for his name and badge number very politely, he said I was one of those, which I didn't appreciate. Didn't appreciate him telling me a publicly accessible areas was restricted, and by me telling him no, again, bye. It didn't start off too well, right? But what I will say is that he held himself accountable. He came back in and he educated the public servants. Even when they said he's just looking for a reaction, this was before he even knew who I was, ladies and gentlemen. Let's make that clear. He's a journalist, he's a blogger, he's exercising his rights, he's making sure that public servants respect their rights. Again, he had no idea who I was at this time. We had just had that rough interaction right before then. He educated them. They even said, you know, he's just trying to agitate us and create a viral video. You know, I hope this video is viral and it shows that law enforcement can hold themselves accountable in some such situations. And he admitted he was wrong. He apologized. You know, we shook hands. He gave me a hug. It was nice meeting Deputy Simmons, and I hope he's watching this video. Like I said, didn't start off too well, but it ended perfectly fine. You know, no one's perfect. We all have bad days. We all get annoyed. If you're watching this and you've never gotten annoyed with somebody, and if you've never, you know, acted out of character, you're lying, right? I think this was a very positive experience in general. Our rights weren't violated. Deputy Simmons did a great job at the end, educating all the public servants inside. And, you know, we came together and he said what we're doing here is really, really nice, and he appreciates our service to the community, and I appreciate his service to the community.
The sheriff was an unexpected example of how these corrupt cops should behave when they realize they're in the wrong. Thanks to people like Sean, more and more officers have started to realize that their old ways just won't work. But still, not all corrupt cops are like this. Some, like this next officer, escalate things for no reason.
Step out of the vehicle now.
I'm not stepping out of the vehicle.
You're going to be charged with resisting arrest.
Oh,
step out the vehicle.
Step out of the vehicle. I'm going to
step out of the vehicle.
On June 10th, 2023, civil rights attorney Jill Collin Jefferson saw a vehicle being pulled over when she passed through the town of Lexington, Mississippi. She immediately decided to film the incident as she passed by, but this rubbed the officers the wrong way.
Hey, what's up? Driver's license?
Why are you stopping me?
Why are you filming me? I'm stopping you because I'm going to check your registration because you've got a tag on here that's not proper.
Actually, my tag is proper. In Mississippi, there's a certain amount of time when you have a tag.
Oh, you live that? Well, I don't know that till I stop you and talk to you. Let me see your driver's license, please, ma'am.
What's your name, officer?
Scott Walters.
My name is Attorney Jill Collin Jefferson.
We know who you are.
I have a lawsuit right now against y'all, so thank you for giving me evidence.
I'm requesting your driver's license. You're driving on a public roadway. If you're a lawyer, you know that.
Why are you asking for my driver's license?
Because I'm checking your tag. Ma'am?
What's the reason for this roadblock?
It's not a roadblock. We're on a felony traffic
then
stop.
Why are you stopping me if it's not a roadblock?
Because you keep riding by. I don't know you.
Is it a crime?
I don't know you. Let me see your driver's license, ma'am. If you do not let me see your driver's license, you can be charged. Let me see your license.
I want you to charge me. Let's do it. I'm calling my attorney right now.
Hey, I'm gonna sit Miss Carter and
you're an attorney. Wait a minute. You're calling your attorney, but you're an attorney. She's not complying. I've asked for a license 3 times.
Ask her one more time.
Let me see your driver's license, ma'am, right now.
Why are you pulling me over if this is not a roadblock?
Ma'am, you're about to go to jail.
Hey, Mike, I'm in Lexington, and the cops are saying they're about to arrest me.
For failure to comply.
Because I was driving and they pulled me over.
Let me see your driver's license.
Yeah, they're saying they're about to arrest me for failure to comply.
Because you will not hand me your license.
They stopped me when I was driving down the road, but they said it's not a roadblock. But they're trying to get my license, and they're not telling me why they're getting my license.
I don't have to until I identify you.
You do have to tell me why you get.
Tell her step out the vehicle. Step out.
You're under arrest.
Mike, they're trying.
Step out of the vehicle now. Step out of the vehicle.
They're trying
Step
to
out the
open my
vehicle,
door.
ma'am.
I'm about to roll with that. Hang on.
Ma'am, you're fixing to be removed from the vehicle.
These corrupt officers had no shame in escalating a meaningless situation to that level. They were so pissed off because the attorney had the courage and guts to stand up against tyrants like them. But that bravery hurt the officers' egos, so they did what they do best.
Step out the vehicle.
Okay, Mike.
Step out of the vehicle now.
I'm not stepping out of the vehicle.
You're going to be charged with resisting arrest.
Oh,
step out the vehicle.
Step out of the vehicle. I'm going to
step out of the vehicle.
Get out now.
Get out of the vehicle. Step out of the vehicle.
Get out of the vehicle now.
You're under arrest. Step out the vehicle.
Oh, really?
Oh, she going to resist? Step out the vehicle.
Oh, really, AG?
Step out the vehicle. Turn around.
Okay, AG.
Turn around.
Let's do this. Mike, I need you to come to... Mike, I need you to come to Lexington right now.
Ma'am, if you push me one more time, I'm going to charge you with assault on a police officer, which is a felony.
Put you in court. What is your name? What is your name? What is your name? Huh? No, where's my license? Where am I? You know you're not supposed to do this, and you know you're about to get in court for this.
You have to listen to what the officer tells you to do.
Right?
You have to do what the officer tells you.
You know you're about to be in court for this, right?
You have to do what the officer tells you to do.
You know you're about to be in court.
Hey, that's what
you need to know that. What is your name? What is his name?
That's Scott Walters.
Scott Walters. Okay.
Dash 9. Have a seat.
Scott Walters.
Have a seat in the vehicle.
Why are you trying to get me to have a seat?
Please, have a seat in the vehicle.
AG, I want you to know this is an illegal stop and this is a false seizure right now.
Okay.
I'm about to get y'all's asses. This is perfect evidence.
Okay. Have a seat in the vehicle.
Yeah, we got this.
Have a seat in the vehicle now. Ma'am, please have a seat in the vehicle.
I am sitting.
Put your legs in the vehicle.
Oh, are you about to close the door?
Have a seat in the vehicle.
AG, I'm sitting like this and I'm going to stay like this, okay?
So we got to put your legs in the vehicle.
So AG, if you're going to use force on me...
I ain't going to use force on you. You're going to put your legs in the vehicle.
What is the charge?
Please,
to comply.
Please put your legs in the vehicle.
There is only failure to comply when I'm in the process of committing a crime, actually.
You're a lawyer, man, correct?
I'm telling you, it's only failure to comply.
Put your legs in the vehicle.
It is only failure to comply when I'm committing a crime.
Not here, it's not. Put your feet in the car.
That is exactly what the law says.
No, ma'am. Put your legs in the vehicle.
You know,
we'll have court in court.
Yeah, we're going to do that.
What's her problem?
She thinks she knows it all.
My camera went off for some reason. It's still off. Come here with your camera on.
Yeah. No, my camera never went off damn time.
This tyrant mimics the attorney as he closed the door. This is a clear indication that this was personal for him. It's astounding to realize that these officers are supposed to protect us.
She was doing suspicious behavior.
You need to turn around. If the road's blocked, it's probably safe to say. You won't.
No, you're good. You good.
We're just in the middle of two things.
You good.
All right.
You good.
Mine went off for some reason.
Mine never went off.
So yours was recorded?
Yeah.
Okay.
That was suspicious behavior. She was riding by.
And kept riding by. And then she's got a Mississippi DL, so she's going to have 2 state IDs. You follow me?
You had reasonable suspicion anyway.
Yeah, she was acting, I was worried about my safety.
They back, man. They back. You hear me? Officers are back.
I got a lot going on here, bro.
Yeah.
Oh, no, she had, hold on. Oh, that, who's Timothy? She's an attorney? She said,
I guess so.
If she's an attorney, why don't she say she has an attorney? Now, if you've got a Mississippi, you can't have a Mississippi DL in another state. Oh, it expires in 17. I see. All right. So I'm gonna put her wallet. That's all.
License expired?
This is, but she gave me a. I've got another one. Where'd I put it at? Oh, you got it. Oh, okay. It's gonna be over here. On the camera. I understand you claim to be an attorney, but if you want, I wouldn't hire you for shit. Number one, search innocent to arrest. I'm required because your car's getting towed. Oh yeah.
Oh, my car. Okay.
Sweetheart, we'll see. Yeah, it is. So I'm responsible in case something in there that could get stolen because lawyers are crooked.
I'm so glad.
I believe it, sir.
I'm about to do the bond sheet. Oh, is that a gun? Oh.
Please be stolen.
Stop.
Oh, shit, we got a gun under the seat, everything else. So it ain't illegal unless it's stolen, and please, I ain't never hoped the gun would be stolen before right now. And that's on camera. I don't
enough on her. She don't want to put you in court for sure.
I don't give a damn. Well, I've been going to court for 35 years. It won't scare me.
The officer was visibly thrilled to find the... Even though it was legally owned, it seemed like he was hoping it would turn out to be illegal. Quite a sight, especially coming from an older man who was behaving more like a 5-year-old.
Yeah, I was just about to say, you found a gun. I want to get some dope in here.
That's all for today. Let me know in the comments below which case was your favorite. And if you liked the video, subscribe so you can take advantage of the next one we have in store for you. Thanks for watching. This is Detective Mystery signing off.